In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the serpentine belt, the belt tensioner, and the idler pulley in this Chevy Silverado. Let's get into it. Loosen up this worm clamp right here. Just use a straight blade screwdriver. You can slide that off the throttle body. Just rock it back and forth, just like that. Right here, if there's a retainer holding the hose on, you want to pop that off. You can just use a screwdriver or a trim tool. Pop that off. Over here, loosen up this worm clamp. And just slide that off. Grab the snorkel and pull it out. Disconnect the connector right here. And you can grab the air box. Just pull it straight up. There's a couple retainers holding it down. And just slide it out of the way. Using a 15mm wrench, or you can use a serpentine belt tool kit. I'm going to loosen up the tension on the tensioner. Slide that in place, rock it towards the center of the truck, and slide the belt off the idler. You can loosen up the tensioner, take the belt off the tensioner, off the crank, off the power steering, and off the alternator. And it slides right off. Using a 15mm socket, take these bolts out. And then just grab the tensioner and it slides right out. Take the new tensioner, line it up, take that shorter bolt that's going to go down below, and the two longer bolts, get those lined up. Snug those down. Now we'll torque those bolts to 37 foot-pounds. Using a 15mm socket, we're going to take the idler pulley off. Just loosen up the bolt. Take it off by hand once it's pretty loose. And it slides right out. Take this guard off the old one, and then there's a little spacer. Put the spacer on the new one, and the guard and the bolt. And we'll just line that up. Get that started. Tighten this down. Torque this to 37 foot-pounds. I'm going to take the belt, I'm going to slide it down over the crankshaft pulley. Around the crankshaft pulley, and then come up around the water pump on the back side, and go down around the power steering pump. It's pretty much the way it's supposed to be, except it's not around the idler yet. Get your 15mm wrench, push down on the belt in front of the idler pulley, and loosen the tension on the tensioner. Then get it around the idler pulley. You can take the wrench off and double check all the pulleys. Take the air box, line it up, and push it down. Take the connector, lock it in place, take the snorkel, get it lined up, slide it over the throttle body. Tighten this down. And just snug that down. Do the same on this one. Snug that down.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.